Hey Genderqueer Gang, what's going on? It's Noah here, and it's Friday, and let's get this show started. Alright, so this week we're talking about um, awkward comments and questions. Have we gotten any? How do we deal with them? And then bullying, if it's ever happened to us, and what we do in those situations. In a couple minutes, I'm going to bring in my cousin. Because he's dealt with a lot of bullying and he's still in high school, so he's more beneficial in that area because he does get bullied, and I've never gotten bullied, not for my weight, not for my sexual orientation, not for being trans. So, and bullying is a big thing, so I kind of wanted some sort of input somewhere in this video. So until he gets back in here, I'm going to talk about awkward comments, questions. I actually haven't gotten any awkward comments or questions recently. It usually happened in high school with stupid fucking high school kids that thought it was awesome that, at the time I was a girl that liked other girls, and I frequently got, oh, can I watch? How do you do it? And like, fucking South Park, man, with the scissoring. No. Like, people ask, like, if me and my girlfriend did that, and no, that shit don't work. And, I don't know what would possess them to think that. Thank you, South Park. I love you, but I hate you at the same time. Let's see, any other awkward... Oh, alright, I got a couple. Last year, I was working at a resort, and I might have mentioned this before, but I had this one supervisor, and he made a couple comments about, my, like, androgyny, and that was kind of, like, awkward to me, because he thought it was, like, a joke, and obviously it wasn't, because at the time I was, like, struggling with my trans identity. Like, the one time I came in to pick up a check, and for whatever fucking reason, I floated on into the bar, and I was talking to him, and he's like, whoa, you're dressed like a boy, and I was like, yeah, so, and then another time, we were watching TV in the bar, and he made a comment about the person that was on the TV, how they looked like me, because they were wondering whether that was a male or a female, and, that was kind of awkward and hurtful. Actually, no, he's probably the biggest bully I've ever dealt with, because he was a dick, and he was definitely sexist, and, I guess I could talk about him for bullying. At first, he honestly got on my nerves, and, I've almost cried a couple times, I've almost beat the living piss out of him a couple times, but after a while, I was just like, you know what? Fuck you, I'm gonna listen to the other supervisors, because, like, I'm not on your team, I'm on Team Candace. Fuck you, you're an asshole. And so that's the way I would deal with bullying if I came across it. Like, I would just let it roll off my back. And if I ever dealt with, like, other sort of bullying, I don't know, like, I'm usually a pretty mellow person. It takes a lot to get a negative reaction out of me. So usually I kind of, like, put myself out there first. I kind of make fun of myself before anyone else can. And that lets other people know that, oh, here he is. This is my cousin, Jer. He's 17. And we're going to ask him a couple questions about bullying. Alright, come closer now. Alright. So this kid, I've been jealous of him for a couple years now because he's like naturally masculine. But whatever, I'm catching up. Alright, so Jay.
Yes.
What do you get bullied for, and how do you deal with it?
I usually get bullied for the way I dress or my weight because people see me as fat, but
He's not fat, he's normal.
yeah, how do I deal with it? I kind of just listen to what they say, but then either forget about it or just ignore it because I don't want to let them get to me, because if I do, then that just makes me weaker.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I would be. So, just like embrace yourself, right?
Yeah.
Don't let other people get you down.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, buddy.
That's pretty much how it is.
Oh. All right. Well, thank you for your input.
Yeah. Sure thing.
Jeremiah, 17, in high school, cool kid. Yeah. So, I'm sorry that wasn't very helpful. Just keep your chin up, guys. It'll get better. And I'll see you next Friday.